The unicorn truck for the 2024 model year was a Platinum with the TRD off-road package in the Lunar Rock color. And if you could find that setup in the iForce Max configuration, it was even more rare. Well, for 2025, there is a truck I've been looking for. It is extremely hard to find, but good news, it is on the ground. Check this out. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're having a great day and welcome to the Tundra Dude 34 YouTube channel. If you've been following along with me for a while, especially since the beginning of the 2025 model year, you know I've been looking for certain Tundras. For 2024, the special color for TRD Pro was Tera. And like Toyota always does, when they're done with that special color on the TRD Pro, the following model year, it goes to some of the other trims. So for Tera in 2025, it's available on SR5, Limited, 1794, and Platinum. The catch is you have to get the TRD off-road package if you want Tera. And we have seen Tera SR5, we've seen Tera Limited, and we've seen the Tera Platinum. But the one truck I'm having trouble finding is the 1794 TRD off-road in Tera. There just aren't any out there. I've been looking for months, and a few dealerships here and there will have the computer picture that says in transit, in production. Well, I was finally able to find one on the ground to show you some of the pictures and details of this truck. But this one is even more special because it's the 1794 TRD Off-Road in Tera, sure, but it's iForce Max and it has the TRD 3-inch lift. It doesn't get much better than this, but this isn't something I could go see. I had to find this thing online because it's at Norwalk Toyota in California, across the country. Let's take a look at this truck right here. As you could see, Tera looks good on anything, in my opinion. Tera is one of those colors, just like all the other TRD Pro colors, that has a different look in light and in shade. It's kind of a darker red, almost a maroon. But the good news for 1794 with this color, they got rid of supersonic red for 2025 on 1794. So at least it still has something on the red palette available. You'll have to let me know what you think in the comments below, of course. Now, as we look at this truck here, before we get to the actual details of the truck, and we will end with the window sticker. But this here is $80,195 as far as price, and that's the sticker price, and they're offering it for $78,195. Let's look at some of the things that make this truck unique. In case you're new to Tundra or you're new to 1794, this is the Western theme of Toyota Tundra. It's one of the higher luxury levels of Tundra. So that means you're going to get luxury features standard instead of, say, getting a Limited and having to build it up with certain options. As far as luxury features, everything pretty much just comes with this automatically. For instance, the premium auto leveling headlights, JBL, the pano roof, the digital gauge cluster, the bed lights and outlet, the wireless charger. On the inside of this truck, you're going to see saddle tan interior. It's leather trimmed, it is heated and ventilated front and rear, and it has a memory function for driver. So you're getting all the good stuff. But this one obviously comes with the TRD off-road package. And what the TRD off-road package gives you is a 20-inch TRD wheel, Bilstein shocks, you get a skid plate, you get locking rear diff multi-terrain select crawl control. On the inside, you get a red TRD engine start button, TRD shifter, and sport pedals. So it's the best of all worlds when you get up into this situation of the higher trim with the TRD off-road. Now, with this one, you're getting the TRD 3-inch lift. So you're getting an even more aggressive suspension, and that adds about $4,000 to the sticker, that lift alone. When we're looking at this particular truck here, some of the things to note is the TRD grille that is on this truck. If you go TRD off-road in 1794 or Platinum, you get a TRD grille that is gray. If you go TRD off-road in SR5 or Limited, it is a black TRD grille. There's the premium auto leveling headlights there. And I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Does Tera work with all the chrome that comes on the outside of the 1794 body? Up on the hood, you're going to see the new iForce Max badge for 2025. They changed that up a little bit. There's also an iForce Max badge on the tailgate of the truck. There's a 1794 specific stamp on the tailgate of this truck. For 2025 on 1794, you get standard massaging seats and a power up-down tailgate, of course. Now, this one also has the window that goes all the way down in the back, the big power window, power sliding window, I should say. This has the exhaust with the chrome tip on it. blind spot monitoring, parking sensors, 360 camera, fully loaded. It has a really nice stance on this truck. This is the Crew Max with the 5.5-foot bed, by the way. Is this something you would change the tires on? That's one question I always ask. When you get the TRD lift, two things you got to know. It deletes the fog lights for DOT compliance, and it does not upgrade the tire. It's the same tire as if you didn't have that TRD lift on it. So would you keep the same tire, or would you upgrade to a better tire on something like this? There is the 20-inch TRD wheel, which I think is one of the best looking Toyota Tundra wheels of all time. It has a great look to it. Falcon Wild Peak tires on there as well. That's the saddle tan interior. Very comfortable seats. Like I said, heated and ventilated, memory function for driver. So when you go up into Platinum, 1794, or Capstone, it's heated and ventilated front and rear. So if you're building your truck for 2025, make sure you're paying attention to the packages to see what you get, especially if you're in something like an SR5 or Limited, to build it up as close as you can with the luxury features you want. But once again, Platinum, 1794, and Capstone are where all of these features are standard. But the Western theme is beautiful. The pano roof, the black headliner, everything flows together very nicely. The 14-inch screen. They upgraded the wireless charger for 2025 as well. People had some complaints about the charge breaking all the time when you hit a bump. Hopefully this new wireless charger is better. Obviously, dual zone automatic climate control, fully loaded all the way through. Trailer brake control, everything you could want. It says the trailer assist package, digital rear view mirror. You get soft touch all over the cab. There's stitching, as you can see. Let's take a look at the sticker and break it down a little bit and see what you get as far as options. So before any options, just your standard 1794 iForce Max like this one is, $71,285 is the price. The additions on it are the 10-inch color heads-up display, and that is for $600. The TRD 3-inch suspension lift kit, and that's just under $4,000. TRD off-road package, $2,140. Here is what it says on the sticker of the stuff you get. 20-inch TRD alloy wheels with all-terrain tires, TRD grill, TRD off-road bedside decal, off-road suspension with Bilstein shocks, skid plates, mud guards, red TRD engine start button, TRD leather-wrapped shift knob, aluminum sport pedals, electronically controlled locking rear differential, multi-terrain select, crawl control, and downhill assist control. This also has the phone cables for $70 and the stainless steel door edge guards. And with the delivery, $80,195. What is your thoughts on this truck? Is this something you would consider? Now, I can tell you from the research I've done for 2025 so far, this is the hardest Tera there is to find. Like I said, it came down to the other trims off of TRD Pro for 2025, and I was able to see 3 of the 4. But this one, not only can I not find it, but when I search across the country, there's just not many out there. So I'm having a feeling this is going to be like Lunar Platinum TRD Off-Road was last year. If you remember, very early 2024, I traveled down to Virginia just to see one. You were able to find the Lunar Platinum on the lots around me, but the Lunar Platinum TRD Off-Road was the tough find, because don't forget, for the 2024 model year, that was year 1 of TRD Off-Road on Platinum. So it was coming out kind of slow, and the Lunar Rock color was, for the first time in 2024, available on 1794 in Platinum. So you're kind of getting the best of all worlds, and I was able to find one in Virginia. The only one I could find with actual on-the-lot pictures for this 2025 1794 Tera Off-Road, California. There is some that say in transit, nowhere near me. So I don't think this one is going to be very common. If it's even within a few states of me eventually, I'm going to go film it in person so I could say I was able to film and show you guys all 4 of the Tera options for 2025. But this one is a nice one. You guys know I love 1794. I have one sitting in the driveway. That color looks good on this truck. But even better, this has iForce Max and the TRD 3-inch lift. So if you're a fan of 1794, that right there is the total package. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok at TundraDude34, TundraDude34 at gmail.com. You guys have a great day. Be safe, be well. Have a good day.